Hi, welcome to Finding a Partner, Seniors Over 60 with Carolyn. That would be me. And I'm going to get right to the issue today. And we're going to address the same issue that we addressed during my last video. That was, I will call this woman Miss Lady in Distress. This woman, I'm going to briefly go over her history, had been seeing a gentleman for 2 years. She'd been widowed for 3. For 7, but she'd been seeing a man for 2 years, living in a nearby town. They see each other 2 or 3 times a week. They help each other with chores. They take each other to the doctor back and forth. They're there if either one of them needs help in their houses or personally. They go play cards. They do things together at least 2 or 3 times a week. Miss Devastated told her boyfriend in the beginning that because of her Christian values and her involvement within the church, she did not want to become intimate or sexual at this point. He agreed with that. He was very respectful. That was never apparently brought up again, but they continued on their relationship as very close and affectionate friends, even holding hands. I don't believe he was cheating when he went out with a woman and became sexually involved. Many of you did think he was cheating because I have received a lot of texts and comments from all of you, and I will be talking about at least 2 of those later. I heard from a man who said, why would you expect a man not to be involved sexually with or romantically with a woman if you two are just friends? A gentleman by the name of George said that, you know who you are. Anna also texted me, you know who you are. She said she would ask the man and give him a chance to tell his side of the story. And if he did admit that this had been going on, she would probably stop seeing him. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. Who was wrong and who was right? I don't think anybody was wrong. I think there are issues here of values and morality and where people want to go with their relationships. But for the benefit of a doubt, you could be right. You decide. You keep writing me. Here, I looked up cheating on Webster's dictionary, and here's what it said. Cheating is to break a rule or a law, usually to gain an advantage, or to take something from someone by lying or breaking a rule, or by preventing someone from having something they deserve. Okay. You decide if he's cheating. Miss Devastated will have to decide if he was cheating. And of course, the gentleman involved. This is an issue for the 2 of them to work out their values and what they believe it is. All right. Now, George wrote to me and he said, Carolyn, a man wants to be in the loving arms of a woman from the cradle to the grave. Listen to that. We heard from a man who said, a man wants to be in the loving arms of a woman from the cradle to the grave. Why would he not seek this out in his lifetime? Well, certainly, I believe that is a wonderful tribute to women, mothers also who hold the babe in their arms in the cradle, and also the woman, whoever that woman is, the daughter, the lover, the wife who cradles the man in her arms toward the grave. I think that is wonderful. I take nothing away from that at all. It's a beautiful tribute to women, I believe. Now, that's my values, and you know that I'm from the silent generation. I'm a rule follower and a tradition follower. Some of you may disagree with that statement and think it's sexist or that it's unkind toward women, but we all have our values, and that's one of the things we need to look at when we're finding a partner. Look at your values. Who are you? What values do you embrace? What values do you hold dear? And when you find out what those are, go in open-minded and open and honest and ready to share your values with other people, as Miss Devastated did. Miss Devastated said, if we are going to be involved, I want you to know I'm not ready to become sexual or intimate because of my religious values and my Christian values and my commitment to the church. We want to support her in that 100%. By the same token, her boyfriend may have said to her, you know, I respect your values. Don't expect me to be celibate during the time that we are involved, because there are other women who may want to be involved with me, and if they do, I would like the right and the liberty to do that. That would have been the best way to do this. Like I said, you need your contract up front. You don't need to be afraid to know who you are, know the ground that you stand on. For that, I want to applaud Miss Devastated, because she did draw the line in the sand front up. Her boyfriend did not, but he respected her. He didn't go against her. It's like she would have said to him, maybe, I want to go out with you, but don't ask me to go fishing. I don't want to go fishing. I don't like worms. I don't like bugs. I don't like the water, and I'm seasick on a boat. So she could have done that too. But you see where that would have been pretty clear. He wouldn't have bugged her to go fishing. She wouldn't go fishing. He would go fishing with the other friends. If he went with a woman, would that be the same as if he slept with a woman? Would she consider it infidelity if he went fishing with a fishing partner that was a woman every week? Or was it infidelity because he became intimate? So I don't know that anyone is wrong here, but I think that we all mislead ourselves accidentally. Go to my last video. It's important that you realize this. When we start dating in the 7th or 8th, 9th grade, we are smart enough to have a contract. We are smart enough to sort of draw that line in the sand. Am I going to wear your ring around my neck? If I do, then we're going steady. We're not going to see anybody else. But if we're just hanging out, we're just having friends, we're being friends, then we can see whoever we want to. Please, if you are single and over 60, before you start anything, draw the line in the sand. Tell your prospective partner who you are and what you want, and then ask them. Ask them also. Don't just assume because you say, I don't want to go fishing, your partner's going to stop go fishing too. He doesn't want to stop going fishing. So think about these things without judgment and without harshness toward each other as humans. And Miss Anna, I want to thank you for texting me. You told me you would give the boyfriend a chance to defend himself or to tell you the truth. And if he did tell you the truth, you would probably back off. And George, thank you for reminding us that a man longs for a loving woman from the cradle to the grave. With that, I will say good night and good day. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.